Our reporter, Tumelo Machogo, is monitoring developments at the University of Mpumalanga. Students there went on the rampage, destroying university property, including state-of-the-art equipment at the hospitality department, the security vehicle and the guardhouse. The students are protesting against NSFAS decisions not to pay for private accommodation. Examinations at the university had to be halted due to the protests. The university is also still assessing the extent of the damage caused. Let's now bring in Tumelo. A very good morning to you, Tumelo. Quite an extensive level of damage there reported. What's the latest?
Well, indeed, Desiree, you remember that this protest started on the 1st of December when examinations were expected to start here at the university. Most of the students did not write those exams because the exams were scheduled between the 1st of December up until the 15th of December. But yesterday, the protest was called off by the SRC and also students here at the university saying that now they have called on the protest. But so far, we have not seen a lot of students actually going in to write examinations because exams are scheduled between now up until December, and also more exams are expected again in January, between January 15th and also towards the end of January. You remember, because of COVID-19 has actually caused a distraction, especially with universities, but also students have been protesting saying that they want outside students that are living off campus, NSFAS to pay for them, especially for the time of for the December and January. You remember only NSFAS pays between February and November for students who are living off campus and also who are living on campus. But let's speak more about the distraction that was caused here by students with the Dean of Students, Dr. Paul Memenza. Doctor, just talk to us about the damages that was caused by students. But rather, let's start here first. What is the discussion that you guys had with the SRC, and also what is the way forward now?
Thank you. Yesterday we had a meeting with the SRC, or the Campus Representative Council, the SRC of this campus, where we actually were looking at what has happened and looking at the negative of what has happened. And we had a common understanding that as long as the protest continues, these other criminal elements that we have started seeing emerging will continue. But if it stops, and the operations of the university return to normality, things will be better for all of us. And also we indicated to them that, remember, we have to pay the living allowances, the meal allowances. And we told students that because that NSFAS said can be paid, we can only do that if we are back on campus, so the operations are back to normal. And that has happened. So we're happy that we'll be able to pay those meal allowances to students, but also for exams to continue, because that's very crucial for students, for their academic project. So those exams that were supposed to be, we were supposed to start with exams from 1 December until 15 December for this phase 1 of exams. Phase 2 happens in January from the 5th until the 29th of January. Now, because of this protest, the students did not write from 1 until yesterday. So we hope that students will take advantage of the arrangement now and continue with the exams as per the timetable. And now that operations are returning to normality, we will be able to then discuss and how to cater for those days that have been lost.
Okay, Tati, just talk to us about the damage. We know that the damage could amount to millions of rand, especially when it comes to the construction side, because the university is still under construction. But talk to me about the amount that has been lost also in terms of property that was damaged here at the university.
Yeah, the damage, as you rightfully put it, is huge, and the cost to that. Because, yes, you are correct, the university is under construction. When protests like this happen, the construction also stops, and that amounts to millions of rands in construction losses. For instance, you take a crane, which we have standing there, that thing has got a daily rental. So those costs are incurred for no work done because nothing happens. When this protest started, students, a few days after that, they started becoming violent. and we saw a lot of criminal elements emerging out of this. For instance, for students to burn a mobile office, to burn a security vehicle, that's a private security company vehicle, to burn even this guardhouse for the security at the gate, and the tractor that is sweeping in our yards. All those things have nothing to do with the issue of the accommodation allowances. And then later on, towards the end of last week, students started to, they went to our hotel. We have a new hotel here, state-of-the-art facility. And some students went there and broke into the hotel. They destroyed about a total of 11 doors. Those are expensive doors. And they stole goods there, like we've got some beverages for training purposes for students who are doing the hospitality management program, and they stole those things. Stole meat also in the refrigerators of the hotel. So all of that amounts to around 60,000 rand of goods that were stolen. But we still have to quantify the other things, because for them to go in there, they were breaking this and the fridges and so forth. So the cost of this is huge.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was Paul Memeza, Dr. Paul Memeza, rather, the Dean of Students here at the University of Mpumalanga, talking to us about the extent of the damages that was caused by students when they were protesting here during that 9 days that we have been protesting here at the university. Desiree, you can actually imagine about millions of rand that have been lost so far because construction could not continue at the university, but also the fact that about 60,000 rand of goods that were stolen at the hospitality faculty, and also doors that they still have to actually quantify, the other properties that they still need to quantify. That could amount to thousands and thousands of rent also here that have been lost by the university just in the 9 days that have been protesting. So it's such huge devastation here at the university, but so far the protests have been called off. Some students, we can see them outside here, just a few students, we can see them outside here. We'll try and speak to them a little bit later to them, but also Desiree, like it's about these kind of situations that actually stop students, especially like it affect their time, especially here at the university. It's already affected their time because they were supposed to finish their examination now to be able to proceed to the next semester, but that has been affected, and we don't know if they will be able to catch up when the university eventually gives them another days to write those exams that they have missed. Desiree?
Tumelo, thank you so much for that update. It's always so sad when valid protest leads to damage of essential property, but thank you so much. We'll continue to watch that story.